Let's picture this scenario. You are on a phone call to sell your high-ticket product or service at the price of $10,000. The question is, how do you approach the sales call? What are you focused on? Are you trying to sell your product or service by eliciting a list of benefits and features or something else? In this video, I'll provide you with all the answers to these questions because my primary intent is to help you sell your product or service quickly and easily without pushing the sale. Indeed, the key to selling anything is to create the desire to buy. If you are a beginner at selling over the phone, this video is full of valuable information, and I highly recommend you to watch it till the end. My name is Max Cecco, and I teach aspiring entrepreneurs and professionals how to turn their knowledge and or someone else's expertise even into a seven-figure business. If you like my content, subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. Let me be very clear and direct to the point. The true goal of a sales call is not to sell your product or service, but identify your interlocutors' problems first. You are on the phone call to help your client move from a starting point A to the final point Z. You become the expert your potential client wants to work with. Honestly, I hate salespeople because they do everything they can to sell anything without worrying too much about your problem or desire. If you have watched the film The Wolf of Wall Street, there is a phenomenal scene in which Jordan Belfort, with the amazing interpretation of Leonardo DiCaprio, is selling shit over the phone. It is the scene you are watching right now, and you can find the complete video on YouTube. It is called The Wolf of Wall Street Aerotime Phone Sale. This is a real salesperson at work. If you want to sell anything over the phone, forget and avoid this behavior right now. Now, let me share with you how to close big sales deals over the phone in 3 steps. Step number 1, active listening. Active listening is what really counts. Especially at the beginning of the conversation, you must be seriously interested in understanding your potential client's situation. Their problems, concerns, and doubts are the only things you should focus your attention on. Let them speak about the situation they are living in, and if they didn't reveal enough information about their problems, you have to dive deep by asking questions and understanding their feelings. Put yourself in a condition to be an active listener, and your prospect in an ideal sales conversation must speak 80% of the time. The doctor asks questions to understand your symptoms and problems to identify the solution. The doctor is or should be genuinely interested in their patient's situation. When you speak with someone over the phone, your primary focus is to help them achieve their dreams. Think about yourself as the best consultant ready to help the client make the right decision without forcing the sale. This is what closing is, helping your client make the right decision. The question is, how could you lead your potential client to make the right decision for themselves? Simply by asking the right questions in order to be seen as the expert they want to trust and work with. Step number 2, empathize with the prospect. Empathy is one of the best weapons to conquer your prospect's trust. But let me be very clear. I'm not talking about false empathy. I'm not telling you to be a dishonest person, and please don't do it. I'm 100% sure that if you have understood your prospect's pain and their situation, it is because you have already lived with the same problems and concerns they are living in right now. This is the reason why empathy is powerful. It allows you to create a connection with people. Empathizing with people means understanding their point of view to see things, understanding the other person's feelings by putting yourself in their shoes and taking their perspective. Empathy allows you to align your communication to match your potential client's perspective. Now, take notes of these words that can help you empathize with your prospect. Number 1, I feel you, I got you. Number 2, I know perfectly how you feel because I experienced the same emotions when. Number 3, I lived the same situation you are in right now. I understand your point of view regarding ... Step number 3. Closing without pushing the sale. If you have done your job correctly by following the first 2 steps I have just shared with you in this video, closing the sale is just a natural consequence. And always keep in mind that you have a moral obligation to sell your product or service if it helps your potential customers fix their problems and live a better life. On the flip side, if you feel your product or service doesn't match your potential client's needs, you should not sell it. I know that this last concept is hard to say and to hear, especially if you have done your job correctly and your prospect is ready to pay thousands of dollars. But if you are in the business game for the long term, you should always think about your client's satisfaction and needs. One unhappy customer can mess up your reputation, especially if they have invested thousands of dollars in buying a product or service that is not what they really need. So, be relaxed, and once you feel your client is ready to buy, simply ask a similar question. What would you like to do next? Once again, let them feel in control of the conversation. Let them decide when to buy, even if you are guiding the closing process from the beginning. Before ending this video, I want you to be aware of other 2 important aspects of selling over the phone that have much to do with psychology. Indeed, marketing and consequently selling is a perceptions game. Aspect number 1. Don't be the first to call the prospect. Let them book a call first, and even if you could be available in the next 10 minutes, let them book the call 2 or 3 days later or even 1 week later. Let them feel that you are busy and not needy. Aspect number 2. Set up a marketing funnel. Before booking a call, you should educate your potential client about your solution with a specific indoctrination process called funnel marketing. In other words, I highly recommend you to create a properly structured indoctrination video to filter and prepare your potential clients for the phone call. To let you understand how this process works, I have already recorded a video that I suggest you watch right now. 3 high-ticket funnel secrets to sell anything at any price, even for beginners. If you want to sell high-ticket products or services, stuff normally sold between $5K and $25K or more, you absolutely need a high-ticket funnel. What really counts is the strategy you use to transform your potential clients into paid customers. So, watch this video now.